everyone! Now we will introduce how to use the precise S300 to test the typical electrical performance parameters of diodes. Let us introduce the test parameters of forward voltage, reverse current, reverse breakdown voltage, and draw the VI characteristic curve of the diode. And we will use the UI interface of S300 to test the forward and complete UI characteristics of the diode. And use the PSSSMU tools tooling PC to test the reverse characteristics to present to testing methods. Here is the partial product parameters of the device to be tested for reference. First, we test the forward voltage of the diode. Firstly, connect the pole of an ordinary diode to the force high of S300 and the N pole to the force low of S300. The specific model of the precise instrument to be used can be selected based on the datasheet of the diode. Secondly, enter the UI main screen, select the scan interface, and set the corresponding parameters of the scan interface according to the specifications of the diode. Click Start Scan. We can see the results and curves after scanning. From the results we can see the forward voltage drop of the diode SS14 we tested is between 0.2 volts and 0.3 volts, which is consistent with the specifications. Then we test the reverse breakdown voltage and leakage current of the diode. We prepare one precise S300. Connect this source measure unit to the computer. We provide multiple connection methods such as Ethernet LAN, RS232, and GAP. Here, we will take the LAN connection as an example. First, power up the S300, turn it on, and connect the source measure unit to the network using a network cable. Second, click the Settings option on the screen to enter the Settings interface. Third, click on Communication Configuration to set the IP address. Fourth, set the correct IP address, subnet mask, gateway, DNS. Finally, select the PSSSMU tools tooling PC and successfully connect to the S300. Then we test the reverse breakdown voltage and leakage current of the diode. Firstly, we connected the circuit as above. Although we tested the reverse breakdown voltage and reverse leakage current, all source measure units are paused for quadrant work. so it can be directly connected to reverse power supply. After connecting the circuit, we open the software interface and select the voltage source in the sequence scanning function. Because it is directly forward connected, we first test the VI characteristic curve of -70 volts to 0 volts with a current limit of 0.5 microamps. The test results are shown in the figure. From the figure, it can be seen that the reverse current rapidly increases and reaches the limit value we set, indicating that the diode has been broken down. We can also see the voltage value at a current of -0.5 milliampere. The voltage value is stable at -52.55 volts. Therefore, we can conclude that the reverse breakdown voltage of the diode is 52.55 volts. The reverse leakage current of the diode is the current without breakdown, and the corresponding current value -2 times e to the -5th power can be found in the data table. Finally, we draw the complete UI characteristic curve. We tested the forward voltage and reverse breakdown voltage above, and the UI curves obtained are the forward characteristic curve and the negative characteristic curve of the diode respectively. Therefore, to display the complete characteristic curve, we only need to merge the two measurement intervals above. Connect the circuit as above. Set the starting voltage to -70 volts. The stopping voltage to 3 volts. And the limit to 0.5 milliampere. And click Start Scan button. And get the result. The curve can be obtained as in the figure here. And it can be seen that the UI characteristic curve we measured is consistent with the typical UI characteristic curve of the diodes. Now all the introductions of the test operating guide are completed. Thank you for your watching. If you have some questions about us, welcome to contact us sales@wuhanprecise.com at any time.